Hello everybody and welcome to my first recorded video where I'm going to show you how you can build a BTR and a light tank with an urban camouflage. We're going to start off with the BTR and these are the blocks you're going to need to build it. So we're going to jump straight in by starting to place 4 black wall with 1 black gaps between them in this order. And then on the outsides of those bricks, placing an item frame, ignoring the front and the backs of the vehicle. And inside those item frames, place black glass panes. And then in those 1 block gaps, you're going to build some upside down stairs facing away from the center, being sure to randomize the blocks. Then on the front and rear wheels, place trapdoors on the top side of the block like so. You can use any trapdoor here. They won't be flipped down so you can't see the front face of them. Then get yourself any 2 slabs and place them on the top sides between the trapdoors. And now that we've got the assortments of blocks to build out of, you're going to start by placing stairs on the trapdoors facing away from each other. And then 1 facing this way. On the rear, we're going to do the same on the trapdoors. However, we're going to then place 1 block on each of the wheels, facing like this. And randomizing the choices, fill the empty space with full assortment of blocks. It doesn't have to be an exact replica, but the placement does. Then you're going to place an upside down stair facing inwards by here. And now, once you've picked up some decorative pieces, we're going to start by placing 2 anvils in the empty spots. Every vehicle needs an engine. Now place 2 spruce trapdoors, a ladder, lever and buttons in any order, as long as one of the trapdoors is above the wheel, the second wheel. And be sure to mirror the decoration placements on the other side. Then you're going to place signs on the stairs, like so. And then place a ladder on the rear full block. Oh, I missed a block. And that's the block. That's that block layer complete. So in the last block layer, we're going to start by using a fence gate to place the gun barrel on this block. And then place light grey carpets over the anvils. Then you're going to get your stairs and place them like so. And then place white glass block in the middle with a light grey carpet on top of it. And then using decoration pieces like rails, buttons, levers, you're going to start filling up the unused space. Remember, it doesn't have to be exactly how I've done it. You can mix and match with the decoration pieces as much as you want. And make sure not to forget to do a trapdoor there. And that's the top layer. So now we're going to go on the inside, and we're going to start by replacing the floor with the same assortments of full blocks we've used for the outside. And then place a ladder against this back block, and a crafting table underneath it. And standing underneath the glass block, break the blocks either side of the build. Now when these trapdoors are down, you can hide chests in here, and no one's gonna know unless they go inside. Now, time to fill in anything you or I have missed, like furnace on the inside, an item frame on the rear slab with a diagonal red concrete in it to act like a rear light, and on the front, on the trapdoors, item frames with diagonal yellow lights to act as headlights, and then a sign on the slab to act as a license plate. If you want, you could even replace these rear stairs with chests, and then place trapdoors on the open sides of it, so it doesn't look like it's all floating. One thing you'll notice with most of the builds, trapdoors are used a lot. Like here, if you place one here, and one by here, you could then go on the inside and make this a double chest instead of a single. And with that, we have ourselves a finished BTR and APC. So now we're going to go on to the light tank, which is the weakest tank design I've created. Larger tanks will come in later videos, but for now, let's start off with this one. These are the materials you're going to need, very similar to the BTR, due to the camouflage. So I could jump right in by placing 2 rows of 7 nether brick blocks, with a 3 gap apart. Then place upside down stairs at both ends. I'll add in item frames later on in the build. So with that, you should end up 5 wide, and with, just like the BTR, a 9 long vehicle. Now using an assortment of slabs, you're going to place 3 across the gap, and then 3 either side of the tracks. And then on the rear, you're going to place 2 slabs across the tracks of the tank on the rear. And just like the front, you're going to place 3 slabs along the gap. And now we're going to place full blocks now to cover up the tracks. So in the 4 blocks for the rest of the tracks, you're going to making sure you randomize the textures, and you're going to also fill in this 3 block gap here. Then place full blocks by here, and the same here and here. Then you're going to go on the inside, and you're going to get your stairs and place them upside down here, here, and here. And then you're also going to do the same on the front. Then you're going to place a full block here, and a slab against it. Now you're giving your space for 2 engine spaces. So we're going to get your anvils. I'm going to place 1 here and 1 here, and cover them with trapdoors. So now you're going to place your stone brick wall here, here, and then extend it until it is 3 blocks out from the base. And then we're going to fill over the top, and including the 3x3 hole with slabs. Making sure to leave this block here empty. Be sure to make this back block a full block as well. There we go. Now you got your shell. Now we're going to start filling up the space by placing dark oak or spruce fence gates here, and on the back here and here. Then you're going to place item frames on the blocks where the fence gates are, and adding in diagonal yellow concrete on the front to act as headlights, and diagonal red on the back to act as There you go, rear lights. Then you're going to place levers here, here, and here. And an iron trapdoor is the entrance here. So now we're going to start filling up the space with levers, buttons, rails, same decoration things you did on the BTR. So now that these are done, we're going to jump onto the inside. So we're going to put a block by here and then a ladder on it later on. We're going to put a bed here and a staircase here for a seat. We're going to start filling it with furnace, crafting table and chests. There you go, showing off the amount of space that is actually inside this thing. Let's get the final few blocks for the build. So now we're going to be going inside and replacing the floor with the urban camo blocks. First of all, put a ladder here to get in and out and start replacing the floor. And then we're going to place an item frame on this block here and a white glass pane against it to act as the screen to see at the front. You can also, if you wanted to, put a flower pot in here to make it look a bit more homely. And that finishes off the inside. And ooh, let's not forget about the wheels we didn't do earlier. Only place them on the full nether brick blocks, not the stairs. You can place them on the stairs if you would prefer it, but I don't do it in my build. And put glass panes inside them. And this is going to finish off the build for the light tank. And if you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like these builds. There'll be plenty more in later videos. But for now, see you later.